Sally is shopping for a new hallway rug at Target. The rectangular rug that Sally found is 17 feet long and 3 feet wide. What is the perimeter of the rug? Okay, so the question is, what is the perimeter of the rug? Okay, perimeter means the outside edges. And then I'm going to think, what is the shape it's asking me to draw? Well, it says rectangular rug, and then it tells me 17 feet long and 3 feet wide. So I'm going to draw a rectangle. The top is 17 feet, and the side is 3 feet wide. Okay? Now, I know that if the top is 17 on a rectangle, then the bottom is also 17. If the right is 3, then the left is also 3 feet. Okay, to find perimeter, all I have to do is add up the sides. So I want to make sure that I'm following all the steps. I drew the rug, I labeled the length and the width, and now I'm going to solve for perimeter. And the way I do this is I add up all of the numbers. 3 plus 3 plus 17 plus 17. And we want kids to start thinking about how they can get to 10 the quickest, or to 20 the quickest, whatever the nearest 10 is. Well, 17 plus 3 is 20, and 17 plus 3 is 20. So then I would add 17 and 3, and then 17 and 3, that's 20. 20 plus 20 is 40. So the perimeter of the rectangular rug is 40 feet. And then we just want students to make sure they circle the correct answer. Number 2, what are the 3 smallest numbers that can be made using the digits 1, 2, 3, and 8? Each digit must be used only once. So we're going to start out writing them with 1 all in the thousands place. So 1, 2, 3, 8. Okay, have switch 2 and 3 first. 1, 3, 2, 8. Then we're going to have 1, 8, 2, and 3. And then 1, 8, 3, and 2. Okay, so we're only looking for the 3 smallest. All right, now we're going to look at our answer choices and see if any of these numbers are in our answer choices. So we have 1, 2, 3, 8. That's our first number right here. Okay, so that's the first smallest. 1, 2, 8, 3. All right, let's see. Oop, I forgot that one. 1, 2, 8, 3. That's 2. And then 1, 3, 2, 8 is my next one. So that's 3. Okay, now I'm going to look. 1, 2, 3, 8. That matches 3, 2, 1, 8. Well, as long as I can keep putting the 1 in the thousands place, then this answer is not correct. This one starts with 3,000, so that is not correct. And this one starts with 8,000, so that is definitely not the smallest. Okay, here's the next one. Todd has read a total of 136 pages of his new book. The book has 226 pages in all. How many pages does Pete need to read to finish the new book? Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and make a quick correction. This Pete right here, we're going to change to Todd. Todd has a total of 136 pages of his new book, or he's read a total of 136 pages of his new book. The book has 226 pages in all. How many pages does Todd need to read to finish the new book? Okay, so the question is, how many pages does Todd need to read to finish his new book? So, the total book has 226 pages. All right, I'm trying to find out how much he still needs, so I'm trying to find the difference, which means we're going to subtract, okay? We're going to subtract the amount that he has already read, okay? So 136. 6 minus 6, 0. 2 minus 3, I can't do that. I'm going to borrow a group of 100, so I have 12 tens, which is really a value of 120. 12 minus 3 is 9. 1 minus 1 is 0. The answer is 90. There were 659 Lamar High School students that attended the football game on Friday and 268 students that attended the football game on Saturday. Estimate to find the difference between the numbers of students who attended the game on Friday than on Saturday. Okay, so let's go ahead and underline the question. Estimate the difference. Estimate to find the difference. So I know that I'm going to 1, round, because I hear the word estimate. And then I know I'm either going to subtract or add. The word difference tells me that I'm going to subtract. So number 2, subtract. Okay. Now what will I round and subtract? Let's go ahead and read the question again. There were 659 Lamar High School students that attended the football game on Friday. 268 students attended the football game on Saturday. So let's pull out our data. Okay. On Friday, okay, 659 students attended. On Saturday, right here, Saturday, okay, what it says is there were 659 Lamar High School students that attended the football game on Friday and 268 that attended the game on There were 659 Lamar High School students that attended the football game on Friday. So 659 on Friday. And 268 on Saturday. Okay, so more people attended on Friday than on Saturday. The question, estimate to find the difference. So if I'm going to estimate, I'm going to round these numbers to the nearest hundred because both numbers go all the way to the hundreds place. Okay, so underline the hundreds place, circle. The neighbor to the right tells the 6 to raise the score, so it's going to be a 7. Look to the right, put zeros in sight. The 6 tells the 2 to raise the score. Look to the right, put zeros in sight. Okay, now we said the operation here was subtraction because we saw a difference. So we're going to go ahead and subtract. The bigger number's already on top, so we can do that. The question is, estimate to find the difference between the number of students who attended the game on Friday than on Saturday. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 7 minus 3 is 4. Which number shows the relationship of 200 times 10 equals 2,000? So what we're going to do, we're going to take our numbers out and we're going to do that place value chart. Whenever I see a place value question, place value chart is always going to help me. So I'm going to write my number out, 889,522. Okay, 889,522. Now I don't have to do the full place value chart on here. I just have to do the digits with 2 in them. I want to find a number that has a value of 200 and a value that has a number that has a value of 2,000. So here's 20 and this is 2. That is not the correct answer. 635,242. Okay, this 2, I'm going to put a 2, fill in 0, so I have 200. That's what I need. I do need a 200, but then this 2 is only a value of 2, so that answer is not going to work. Okay, 484,222. This could possibly be it. Let's check it. 200, 20, and 2. I got the 200, but I still haven't found 2,000. Let's go ahead and check D. 252,255. Okay. So I've got 200,000. Okay, that's still not the value I need. 2,000, I do need 2,000, and 200. So I have a 2,000 and I have a 200 right here. That shows the relationship of 200 times 10 equals 2,000. The answer is D. Katrina wants new headphones. She had the amount below in her purse. If the headphones cost $9.34, will Katrina have enough for the headphones? So the question is, will she have enough for the headphones? All right. She has in her purse, okay, she has in her purse the coins below and as well as the dollars. So She has the amount of money below. So this is the money that she already has. The headphones that she wants to buy cost $9.34. Okay? Wants to know, will she have enough for the headphones? All right, so hopefully this value is $9.34 or more, and then we'll be able to buy the headphones. If it's less, then we will not be able to buy the headphones. So we're going to go ahead and start by counting the bills first. So she has a $5 bill. I'm just going to label this 5DB equals, times 1. She has one of those, equals $5. Okay, then she has dollar bills, just $1 bills, times 2 equals $2. Now we're going to go to the change. So we're done counting the dollar bills. We're going to go to the change. She has 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. So Q times 4 equals $1. Okay, 4 quarters equals $1. Done with the quarters. These are dimes. They're our next highest value. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Dimes times 4 equals 10, 20, 30, and 40 cents. And last are our nickels. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Nickels times 4 equals 20 cents. 5, 10, 15, 20. Also another connection is that nickels are worth half the amount of a dime. So if I have the same amount of nickels as I do dimes, then my value for nickels is going to be half of what my value for dimes is going to be. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and add these up to find out how much money is in Katrina's purse. Okay, 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 4 plus 2 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8. She has $8.60. $8.60 is less than $9.34. So no, she does not have enough money to buy the headphones. Just a couple of adjustments. We're going to change border to ribbon and light T to ribbon G. Okay. Becca needed to put a ribbon around the edge of her door. Below is a drawing that Becca drew to find out how many feet of ribbon she will need to go around her house. Okay, then it says the entire perimeter is 60. If the width is half of the length, then what is the length of Becca's door? Okay, so we have one label here. That is 10 inches. All right, 10 inches on the bottom means that the top is also 10 inches. Okay, we're going to go back to the sentence. The entire perimeter is 60. So 10 plus 10 plus blank, which we don't know the left and we don't know the right, plus blank equals 60 inches. Okay, so we don't know the value of these yet. If the width is half of the length, so this is the width, if this is half of the length, then what is the length of Becca's door? Well, I know that 10 is half of 20 just because I know I can make that connection of 1 is half of 2. So it's 20. Another way that you can figure this out is I can take 60 minus 10 plus 10, which is 20, minus 20, get 40, and then I can look at the groups of 10 and 40. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, and I can make two groups. So group 1, group 2, group 1, group 2. All right, so 10 and 10 in group 1 is 20, and 10 and 10 is also 20. So each of the sides are 20. 10 is half of 20. Now, the way I'm going to write my answer in this griddable is to make sure that I have it in the correct place value. Now there's hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, a lot of students are writing HT and O inside these boxes. That's not what these boxes are for. These boxes are for the number. So it wants to know the length of Becca's door. So this is the length right here. We found out that the length was 20 inches. So in the ones place, there's a 0. In the tens place, there is a 2. All right, I'm going to bubble my 0, and I'm going to bubble my 2. Now there's nothing in the hundreds place, so we're going to put a 0 and go ahead and bubble in that 0, just like that. Difference between the perimeter of figure A and the perimeter of figure B. All right, here we're looking for the difference, which means we are going to subtract. Okay, what is the difference between the perimeter of figure A, this is figure A, and figure B? Okay, so first we have to find the perimeter of A by adding 9 plus 9 plus 9. 9 and 9 is 18. 18 plus 9 is 27, so that's the perimeter of figure A. Figure B is 8 plus 8 plus 15 plus 15. 8 and 8 is 16. 15 and 15 is 30. Oops. 16 plus 30 is 46. Okay, now I am going to find the difference, which means I am going to subtract. The bigger number goes on the top, so the perimeter for figure B is going to go on top. 46 minus 27. I cannot do 6 minus 7, so I'm going to make it a 16 because I'm going to borrow from the tens place, making this a 3. 16 minus 7 is 9. 3 minus 2 is 1. The answer is C, 19. Molly has 6 squares that she wants to arrange to find the largest perimeter. Which way can Molly arrange the squares to find the largest perimeter? So for this, all we're going to do is count. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So this perimeter is 10. Then I'm going to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. This one is 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. The largest is C. The table below shows the number of kids who went to the Boo Bash on Friday and Saturday. If the pattern continues, how many kids went to the Boo Bash on Sunday? So this one we're just going to find what the relationship is or what the rule is first. So Thursday there were 42. On Friday there were 46. So how do I get from 42 to 46? I'm going to use a number line. 42, and I'm going to count until I get to 46. 43, 44, 45, 46, right? 46. I'm going to count my hills. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm at 46. How do I get from 46 to 50? 47, 48, 49, and 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 4. I'm going to continue that ruler relationship, and I'm going to add 4 to 50, just like I did here. 50 plus 4 equals 54. So if the pattern continues, the kids that go to the Boo Bash on Sunday will be 54. Sean's bed has 2 sides that measure 6 feet and 2 sides that measure 4 feet. What is the perimeter of Sean's bed? Well, we have to think about what the shape of a bed is. Well, it's longer on one side and shorter on the side that is next to it. So that shape is a rectangle because the length is going to be longer than the width. All right, 6 feet. If the top is 6, the bottom is also 6. If the left is 4, then the right is also 4. Okay, so all I'm going to do is find the perimeter. I'm just going to add all of my sides together. Now, if I look at this, because I know 4 and 6 equals 10, I know that this 4 and 6 also equals 10. 10 plus 10 is 20. Maggie was cleaning her room. While cleaning her room, she found 120 coins. She decided to separate them into stacks of quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies. She separated 32 quarters into one pile, 21 dimes into a second pile, and 25 nickels into a third pile. If all the coins left were pennies, how many pennies were there? Okay, so we're trying to find how many pennies there were. She has a total of 120 coins. This is her total. Okay, so I'm going to bring down that data. She has a total of 120 coins. Of those coins, she has quarters, nickels, dimes, and pennies. 32 of the coins are quarters. 21 are dimes. 25 are nickels. Okay, we want to find out what our pennies are. So what we have to do, we have to add these together. 32, 21, 25. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 5 is 8. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 2 more is 7. So I have 78, all right? I have to take 120 and subtract 78 to find what is left. The amount left, or the difference, will be the pennies. 120 minus 78. 0 minus 8 is something I cannot do. I have to borrow. This becomes a 1. This becomes 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. I cannot subtract 1 minus 7. I'm going to cross this out. In the hundreds place will be a 0. This 1 becomes an 11. 11 minus 7 is 4. The answer is 42C.